I don't know if this is a good or bad thing, but I am still massaging it in my face. I love it. My skin feels so good. Oh, miss. But I love it. Hey guys, welcome back. So as I was strolling through Target the other day, I found myself in the skincare section because it's right next to the makeup section, and if I go on Target, I'm definitely going to the makeup section. And I finally came across this. So this is the L'Oreal Bright Reveal Dark Spot Exfoliant Peel. I've seen so many good reviews on this, but I couldn't find it. I mean, I never like set out specifically to find it, but I just didn't come across it, in my journeys. So I was reading up on it, and it says after like 4 uses, it's equivalent to getting a chemical peel. And I'm like, that's super cool. I did an actual chemical peel. I'll insert some pictures here. It's pretty intense. The one that I got, like, I don't know if all of them do this. Ugh, let's ignore this. Let's act like we don't see this. I just took my wig off. So I'm like in that process. So if you know, you know. But back to this. So, like I said, I got a chemical peel last year, and I've been thinking about doing it again just to like finish evening things out. And this says that after 4 uses, it's equivalent to getting a chemical peel. And I'm like, you know what? $20, $200. $20, $200. I will spend the $20 and see. So I did it. Excuse me. I think I'm getting sick. I did it the day before yesterday. So basically, it says do it 4 times a week. So basically every other day, right? So it's time for the second round. Now, I will say my skin is a lot smoother just from the first one. It does tingle, burn. There's a tingle burn sensation. So it's not for everyone. If your skin is sensitive, I wouldn't even try it. But mine is not. I'm used to, the acids and retinols and all that. I'm really big on skincare and trying to keep everything nice, you know? So you're supposed to put a layer of this on, and you leave it on for 15 minutes and then rinse it thoroughly. So it's that simple. So I'm going to go ahead and apply an even layer. Let me see if it says. So this is not even 1 fluid ounce. This is 0.84 fluid ounces or 25 milliliters. It's a glass bottle, but this part is like squeezy. It like goes into there, and then you just squeeze it into your hand. It doesn't take much, but you just want to do an even layer, of course, avoiding your eye area. So I will not be putting any here, just here. I don't know. I thought I felt something. So I'm going to go ahead and just do this. And you do it on a clean, dry face, not a wet face or anything. So I'm just using. I don't even know if I need that much, but just going to apply. And like I said, you will feel a tingle. But if you look up like reviews and stuff on this, I've seen so many good ones. I don't think I saw one negative one. So that's a plus for me. And I'm at that magical age where, like, in my opinion, skincare is important at every age. But once you hit your late 30s, you know, you should really be preserving your skin and taking care of your skin a lot sooner. But, you know, wherever you start, just start. The less damage control you have to do, the earlier you start. I like to do more preventative than, trying to fix a problem. I like to prevent said problem. I'm probably using more than I should, but that's just me. I'm used to it. And so the tingling is already starting, mostly like over here, which is fine. And I'm trying not to get it in here, like in that crack of, like that crevice right there. Oh my gosh. It's killer. Anything, any acids. Like when you get a professional chemical peel, well, the one I got, they first cleanse your face and then they wipe your face with 100% acetone. And I mean, yes, the same acetone that you take your nail polish off with, acetone. So that is such a weird feeling. And then the smell, it was quite unpleasant. And then I had to leave it on, I think, for 6 hours before I could rinse my face. And then my skin started to actually peel on day 3, I believe. So I've got my layer on. I'm going to wash it off of my hands and let it sit for the 15 minutes. And I will be back. But it's definitely tingling. I'm feeling more of the tingle in here now. A little is starting here. A little of the perimeter. But yeah, it's not like so intense, like, oh my God. And, you know, like I said, my skin is used to glycolic acid and retinol, vitamin C, all that stuff. So if you have sensitive skin, you're gonna want to take it very slow with things like that. This I wouldn't say that this is for like first time, you know, take your time with this. Getting up to here. There's so many other products you can try before you get up to this guy. But yeah, I'm gonna take my 15 minutes and wash this off my hands. And I will be back. So it's been a good 5 to 6 minutes. I just wanted to jump back on to tell you that the tingle will intensify, but it also will subside after a few minutes. So if you're afraid of giving it a try, it's not going to be like a crazy intense tingle, and it's not going to tingle for the entire time. It will subside. So it'll start out light, get a little more intense, but bearable, you know, depending on how sensitive you are. And then it will subside because this does dry. So yeah, so my 15 minutes are up. It's pretty much dry. It's a little tacky, but I'm gonna go rinse it with lukewarm water, it says. And I'll be right back again. Okay, I'm back and my skin is all rinsed. And it has like a very fresh feeling, like kind of minty, but not minty. And I'm just patting the excess water off. Not rubbing in any way because I'm no dermatologist. I'm just telling you things that I've done that have backfired. So you don't want to rub on your skin or anything like that. Just pat the excess water off gently. And because what I used is so potent, I'm not using any of my actives. So none of my serums, because they have like retinol and all that, unnecessary. My skin feels so nice. So baby soft. So I'm just gonna go in with my La Roche-Posay Triple Repair Moisturizing Cream. And this is so just like rich. And I really enjoy it for a nighttime moisturizer. I love my L'Oreal Midnight Cream. If you watch any of my skincare videos, you know that's my go-to. But this one is so extra hydrating. And like the key to anything is hydration in my eyes with my logic. So I put on a nice thick layer of this and give it, you know, a little massage. Not too much because I don't want to further irritate my skin, but I do rub it in. And if I feel like in 10 or 15 minutes, if I feel like, you know, my skin has soaked up all of it, I will do a second layer. But I just want to keep my skin plump because once your skin dehydrates, it's a whole other battle. So my recommendation, again, I'm not a doctor, I'm not a dermatologist. Anything that I'm saying is just off of trial and error on my part. If your skin is very sensitive, don't even try this. I would start with something way lighter, like just adding, you know, glycolic acid toner by The Ordinary. It's very inexpensive, but very, very effective. Add that to your skincare routine. But, you know, until you know your skin, don't try to use that, you know, and then follow it with a vitamin C serum or a retinoid or retinol or anything like that. Just let it be your face wash, and then use your glycolic acid toner, and then your favorite moisturizer that also does not have actives in it. Not a dermatologist, just telling you from trial and error. I just love to rub it into my skin. It's so nice. It feels so good. But yeah. And make sure you are wearing sunscreen, because when you're, even with just the glycolic acid, your skin is a lot more, well, not a lot more, is susceptible to getting damage from the sun and, you know, causing hyperpigmentation, because you literally you're peeling a layer off your skin. You can't see it, you know, it's not like peel, but it is, you know, basically damaging the top layer. So you need to protect it with sunscreen. And, you know, after you do something like this, if you do normally use actives, give it a rest for a few days. I got 2 days. You see that? I had a little breakout, and I was like, before I go in for another chemical peel, I will give this a 2-week trial. So, like I said, this is the second application, and I will keep you guys posted. And yeah, I will be doing this again the day after tomorrow, and I will be checking in. So yeah, if you made it this far, please go ahead and hit the like and subscribe and follow me, and let's, you know, learn and try all things beauty and skincare and self-love and wellness. All right.